Welcome back to the channel. Today we're with the BYD Atto 3 and it's their model year update or refresh. So there are some aesthetics and some other bits that have been updated. So if you're thinking about getting an Atto 3 in the coming months, this is the video to watch. We're going to have a look around the outside, the inside, and then take it out for a drive. Let's get started. Get charged up for the 2025 Nevo electric vehicle show in partnership with Bank of Ireland and powered by SSE Electricity. Explore over 120 of the latest EVs, get behind the wheel with test drives, experience live vehicle demonstrations, join education sessions with industry experts, and see exclusive new launches including the new Nissan Leaf and new Micra. We're also hosting a free dedicated business day for enterprises, fleets and public sector. Taking place on November the 7th and 8th in the RDS Simmons Court. Get your free ticket on nevo.ie today. Starting off on the front, and not a lot has changed around this neck of the woods. You still have that brushed silver that goes along into the BYD badging, and then you have that daytime running light below it, and then that goes all the way across as well. This is the design trim, the top trim in Ireland, and LED lights underneath it. With the gloss black paint, everything is gloss black, and you've got some brushed grey down along the bottom here. Let me just pop the trunk so you can see what's in underneath there. And so you can see what's potential spaces on there. There's definitely space for a aftermarket Frunk. Don't know why BYD haven't put it in themselves actually, but there's huge depth there. It goes all the way down in there. Down along the side, you're starting to see the changes now on the model year update. First of all, this is the first time we've gotten it in black. The colours have been reduced. We don't have the red anymore. The blue is the standard colour, white and grey, etc. But this is the first time, and a lot of people were looking for a black. You have the matte black around it because it is an SUV, and we've got new 18-inch wheels. They're Continentals that we're on. We're on 235/50 18s. BYD design flag down just at the bottom of the A-pillar. Large, nice mirrors with 360 cameras, indicators and retractable. This one's a bit on the dirtier side, apologies. It's been a storm yesterday. Some matte black line down along the bottom. Gloss black B-pillar. Great size pano sunroof that does open as well with some brushed aluminium roof rails. Good big door handles, and on the driver's side there is a keyless button as well. Probably one of the biggest changes is going to be this flashing on the back here, which now comes in black, and I think it makes it look much better. And as well as that, on that stealth theme, you now have tinted rear windows and glass in the boot lid as well. So overall, I think the package is much more modern, much more, dare I say, European. So on the rear, tyres wise, again, we are on 235/50 18, so they're the exact same front and rear. Again, another big change aesthetically down along the back. We don't have Build Your Dreams across the back. In some markets, they actually have a BYD badge in there, but in Ireland, it's down here, BYD Atto 3. So whether it's the seal or whatever it may be, you're getting that. The button is down here, and probably I'd prefer if Leap Motor, if they'd stick it up here like they have on Leap Motor, just because this gets covered in muck and gunk. You can open it from the key fob, I suppose. 440 litres. Light, some storage down either side. That seats can drop as well, 60/40. This comes with the mud mats in the boot and also in all the footwells. And some good storage then in underneath as well, so you can drop that floor down if you're looking for more storage down there, which is good to see. Power tail lift and the ability to lock and close two separate buttons. Has that nice tail bar. But the removing of that Build Your Dreams was definitely feedback from the European market to say we'd prefer it not there. And the updated BYD Atto 3 delivers that. Along the front right-hand side, so you'll be driving into the charger, is your charging port. So the perfect side for the supercharger, if that's the network that you're on. AC and DC, I'll stick the speeds up on the screen, and the battery size as well. NFC card, so you can use an NFC card to access the car. In behind my seating position, another change on the update you can see straight away is it's a dark interior. So it's dark with this kind of piping and stitching in this kind of mossy yellow. Again, totally flat floor and those mud mats, which is great for this weather. So we have feet in underneath. No problem, knees not touching, just about. And then head height, I'm 6'2", 188 centimeters. So headrest, and there's a good big headrest actually. Headrest, I'm on headrest about 1 centimetre away from the roof. So C-segment SUV, this is what you're going to be. You can see that pano sunroof, how far back it goes, and there's a blind, and it opens up as well. So the blind comes all the way from the back, and that's the opening then part for the sunroof. In the rear, the interior has an element of ocean design, but also elements of the gym. This is supposed to remind you of barbells inside. BYD design, and then a USB-A and a USB-C. Hey BYD, cancel.
Yes.
And the doors then, you've got some illuminated lights, and you can set them to different colours.
I don't think I understand.
There's my... Hey BYD, cancel.
Yes.
Cancel.
Got it.
She's gone. So the way that these doors open is you pull back, and then lights here, you can, as I say, change the colour, but also set them to a rhythm if you're listening to music. And you've got this very robotic arm door handle. Tinted glass, how far down does it go? Nearly all the way. So your kids should be okay with that. And then you've got these very unique strings on. There is some storage there. And then the speaker here as well, but they're not red anymore. And the other interior colour was a kind of a blue and a grey. Much prefer this interior. You can see how nicely down these headrests fit into the seats when they're not in use. And then you can see my one in use there. Adjustable cup holder, some rubber elements inside in it. Isofix on the outside. I have done Will It Fit on the original BYD Atto 3, so if you're interested in will your car seats fit and what will fit into it, there is another video on that. And there is a Isofix point on the front with top tethered there. In the rear, the seats are a fully one piece with a small bit of a peephole through there, some device holders, and then some magazine or map holder as they originally would have been called. That's the interior in the rear, and then in the front, got that same door, some ambient light, you've got some soft touch, all of your window controls and your retracting and adjustability on the door mirrors, as well as the central locking and the ability to lock your rear. Also with that power tail lift, the button is down there, and you do have your magic strings as well. Adjustable driver's seat. Over my right knee is the latch release, 2 pulls for the front bonnet. And we are back in the front. 3-spoke steering wheel, and it has black, it has dark grey, chrome, and then it has this kind of antique brass finish. It's nice, it's classy looking actually. Much nicer than the other colour in my opinion. We're back with our driver binnacle that is a bit off and a bit tilted that I talked about in my video a couple of years ago. And so it's not horizontal level, it's more in line with the design of the car. Again, that dark grey and that antique brass with that lime green, mossy green highlight on the vent knobs, and again on the stitching and on the piping down here. Glove box, great size. This is the top trim, so this is the larger screen. And again, your party trick is you're going to have the ability to change it. Now, when your phone is in mirroring, because your phone mirror is set up for landscape, it won't allow you to turn to portrait. So this is only with the native apps within the BYD system now. But our maps are now powered by Google. And so you have, again, super fast, all the different apps if you want to download. There's the Apple CarPlay and Android Auto wirelessly. And so you can go into the BYD store, and I've always found it great. When I'd use that portrait is on the actual map, so you can see further ahead. There's your cameras as well. So you've got the 360 camera setup. And so you can pick what angle you want from the bottom of the screen. Decent quality. Turn that off. More vents down here. Single wireless charging pad. I like the antique brass utilization on this, or dark chrome, what are they going to call it? And then it's a unlock it button at the side. D for, you can see it illuminating here, or for reverse. And then you've got your neutral. And then down here for park. There is also a handbrake here. Start stop button, hazard lights, parking sensors, automatic, volume, modes, your 2-stage regen braking, and then if it is a poor weather. Cup holders, there's a short one and a deep one. So whatever you're drinking. And you can take that short one out as well. And a good big size that goes down and in and under. Up on top, you've got the ability to close or open the Pano sunroof, and you can see it all the way back there. And then head height for me. Yeah, the seats are lovely. The driving position, but we will get it out and drive now. Okay, that's the inside and the outside of the model year update / refresh of the BYD Atto 3. Let's take it out for a drive. Blessed just stopped filming just before the torrential rain and the storm. What's it like driving the Atto 3? It is a start-stop button just in front of the gear selector down here. I really like that Fighter Pilot gear selector. And in that new brushed finish, or that new colorway, I like it even more. And the fact that it's dark as well, I had an issue with the original one where sometimes it was difficult to see it. It's on the firmer side, but not uncomfortable. Visibility out the rear, decent when the headrests are down. When you start putting up headrests, because it's not too tall, your visibility will be reduced. One thing I think that's on this new car, on this updated car, is we now have ventilated seats in the top trim. Heated seats, heated steering wheel, and ventilated seats. Prices in Ireland, just over that 40,000 euros for the comfort, and this is the design then, it's about 42,500 euros, so it is creeping into that lower 40,000s because they've taken away the smaller battery, they've taken away the entry-level trim, and they've said people want bigger battery, more kit, so they've gone with the design and the comfort trims here in Ireland. Different markets have different things, so BYD are obviously able to tweak per market. As I mentioned in the rear, you do have the ability of some markets have different slight badging and localization, but this is the Irish, potentially UK/European updated trim. I haven't seen too many videos about it online, so if you are enjoying this video, if you get value out of it, like the video, and if you're watching this on mobile, you can hype the video, which helps the algorithm understand that you are, you think it's a good video. So if you can like and hype, leave a comment is even better. Are all free to you, but if you can help me out, it really will help the channel. Is the screen too big? I do like my tech, and I do like the screen, and they do have some physical buttons down here. I don't know. It's a nice size screen, over 15 inches. And I love the dark interior. I know one of my viewers, Noel, doesn't like the dark interiors. And so I appreciate that as well, but it's nicer than the other interior with that colorway, with that grey and blue with the red stitching and the red guitar strings. A comfortable ride. Seats are lovely. Lumbar support is something that I would like to see. I don't think it does have lumbar support. If I'm wrong, jump into the comments and let me know, but I don't think it does, even in a manual capacity. Plenty of pickup. The two drive modes, I'd love one pedal drive, but the two drive modes are not bad. Gets the power down. I haven't had it squabble once, and it's been terrible weather the last 48 hours I've had it. It does efficiency over the last 50 kilometers, and so I'm getting 18.6 over the last 50 kilometers. That would creep down. That was a lot of motorway yesterday. Blind spot in the side mirrors as well. Overall, a very decent package, and it's a lovely little refresh. And it's a lot of people, not a lot of people, people were the badging on the back, and the interior was probably a bit too much for some people, but now, and the fact that now it comes in black. Lovely. Hopefully you've enjoyed that look and drive of the updated / model year refresh BYD Atto 3. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, please do so. Like the video, hype the video. Jump into the comments and let me know that you've hyped it. And remember, if you think an EV is for you, leave it to me and I'll review. Noise quality at 100 kilometers an hour on the motorway, very good. Leave it to me and I'll review. Thank you very much for watching.